Hey guys, Barnyard here, and today I want to talk to you about something really exciting on freefaucet.io called Geofaucets. And Geofaucets are a really interesting new technology where you can actually walk around and get cryptocurrency for free from certain locations. Now, how does that work? Well, basically, on freefaucet.io, you can create something called a Geofaucet for free, and you basically just put a sticker of a QR code in an area, and then when people come and scan that QR code, they get free cryptocurrency. Okay, so why is this so cool? Well, it's a really great way for people to monetize, for example, a shop. If they wanted more people to come to their shop, they could set up a Geofaucet and people could come just because they want to claim the free cryptocurrency. It's also just a fun game like geocaching where you can put these stickers of QR codes around the place. People can go looking for them. They all come up on this map here. So there's a few different use cases. This is a really, really new technology, and we're really not sure just how powerful this is going to be because we've only just recently released it, and it's still sort of in its early baby phase. But today I would like to talk to you about what it is exactly, how you can create one yourself, and how you can actually expand your Geofaucet portfolio to generate a whole bunch of passive income absolutely for free. Okay, so first of all, let's talk a little bit more about what a geofaucet is. So basically, a geofaucet is just a little QR code, and let me see if I can find one. Basically, this is what a geofaucet looks like right here, and basically on the map you can see here that we have a whole bunch of different coin logos. There's Ravencoin here, Bitcoin, we've got Brazio here, and there's a whole bunch of other ones around the world. And this one, for example, here is a Ravencoin faucet, and the QR code is stuck on a telephone box next to a bench at the junction of the main road and Church Road in this area here. So basically, you could go to this area right here, find the QR code, scan it with your phone, and get Ravencoin for free. But not only that, the person that put up this free Geofaucet at no cost for them is now getting referral links for freefaucet.io, so whenever anyone claims any cryptocurrency through the site, not just with Geofaucets, the person who created this Geofaucet actually gets a cut of all those users' claims. So how do you set up a Geofaucet, and how do you get free cryptocurrency from a Geofaucet? Well, the first thing we're going to talk about is how you make a Geofaucet, and this is basically how you make one. So you go and click here the My Geofaucets button on the freefaucet.io site once you've clicked the Geofaucets link. So let's start from the beginning. Let's say you've just got to freefaucet.io and you don't have an account or anything like that. Basically, this is the main page you'll arrive on initially. Then what you're going to want to do is find the login page, which is up here. You just click the button and then you log in and register like you would on any website. After you've done that, you're going to be given this page, give or take, and then you're going to want to click the Geofaucets link. Once you've clicked the Geofaucets link, you're going to want to click My Geofaucets. And then basically, you're not going to have any faucets yet, but this is what it looks like when you have faucets. You're going to be given a page that looks like this. And this is where you can create your own Geofaucet. So the first thing the Geofaucet is going to ask you is, what sort of cryptocurrency do you want to give your users as a reward? Well, you can choose Brazio, Ravencoin, plus one coin. You can choose bigger coins like Bitcoin or Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum. It's a whole bunch of different ones to choose, and we're always going to be adding more and more in the future. So we've got a few in the works at the moment. We're going to be implementing Ripple because one of our community members asked for it. We're also going to be implementing Bitcoin Cash, and we're also going to be implementing thousands of ERC20 contracts once we have our Electroneum ERC20 backend set up finally. So let's say for this example we want Bitcoin. Basically you just click Bitcoin like that. Then you get to give your Geofaucet a name, and this is purely so you can keep track of which Geofaucets are which in your account page. So I'm just going to call this one Barnyard's YouTube Test Geofaucet, like that. And then it's going to ask you, where will people scan your Geofaucet? So this is actually where you're going to be sticking your Geofaucet. And this needs to be a place that is stationary, so you can't put it on a t-shirt, you can't put it on a car that drives around, because the Geofaucet is linked to a location and you have to be within 1 kilometer of the Geofaucet to actually claim from it. And that is so that people don't pretend that they're going to these Geofaucets and actually they're just scanning from their bedroom. So for our example, we're just going to put Flinders Street in Melbourne, and that will it uses Google API to auto work out where that is. So okay, now we want to put a meaningful description explaining exactly where to look for your QR code. So for our example, we could say something like, on the telephone, on the traffic light pole outside of what's that restaurant called outside of Lord of the Fries? That's what it's called. Lord of the Fries. So people will now know that if they want to go to this geofaucet, they will need to go to the Lord of the Fries just out the front of Flinders Street, and it'll be on the traffic light pole. So the next thing you can add is you can actually put your own geofaucet design. So you can put an image on there, something like that. Just make sure it's not rude, because we want this to be a PG-friendly website, so don't put anything too rude on there. This is the default one that you're going to get if you don't add an image, so you get to choose whether you put an image on or not. That's totally fine. So once you've added all of this stuff in, the next thing you're going to want to do is click the Create button, and then your geofaucet has been created but is not yet activated. So next we're going to look at how you activate your geofaucet, and then everyone, including yourself, can claim from it and get free cryptocurrency. So once you've created your geofaucet, basically the next step is downloading the image so that you can stick it up somewhere and people can start claiming. So I have bought this sticker printer from a company called Officeworks, which is like a stationery company basically, and this sticker printer in particular was $99. You don't need to spend anywhere near that much to get a sticker printer. You can get them off AliExpress for like 20 bucks, or you can just print your geofaucet onto a piece of paper and use sticky tape or something like that. But I found that this sticker printer is really awesome, and because I like adding a lot of geofaucets up around the world, I've invested in something that's really nice and really easy to use. But once again, you really don't need to spend any money on this sort of stuff. You can just print your geofaucet onto a piece of paper, which costs like 20 cents at any stationery shop, or you can use your home printer and then just use sticky tape or duct tape, something like that, to stick it up. So now that you've downloaded your image and you've printed it off, the next step is you're going to want to go to the area which you said you're going to stick it up, and you're going to want to stick it up. Now make sure you're not sticking it up somewhere that you're not allowed to stick it up. Make sure you're not vandalizing anywhere, anything like that, because the last thing you want to happen is your geofaucet getting ripped down and then people going to the geofaucet, finding that it isn't there, and then reporting your geofaucet. Because if people report your geofaucet too much, it will be removed, and then you won't claim any crypto and you won't get any referral crypto from those geofaucets. So make sure it's somewhere that's going to be allowed to stick, and also somewhere that it's going to be there for a long time. So the next step, once you have printed it off, once you've stuck it up, is you're going to want to scan the geofaucet for yourself. And basically the reason for that is you actually have to scan the geofaucet for the first time to activate it, and this is just so that we can stop people from saying that they've made geofaucets and then not put them up, and because that would mean that the map was covered in geofaucets that didn't actually exist. And the way that you scan a geofaucet is basically you use any QR code scanner off the Google Play Store. If you're using an iPhone, the camera app will actually do this automatically for you. On Android it won't, so you'll just have to download any QR code scanner off the Google Play Store and that will work just fine. So once you've scanned it, it's going to ask you to activate the geofaucet. All you have to do is go through the prompts and click yes, 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 and it will activate the geofaucet, and then everyone is able to claim and get free cryptocurrency. So once you've done that, you can then also yourself claim cryptocurrency from this faucet simply by scanning it, and then it will ask you whether you're a member. If you're not a member, it will prompt you to register an account, and if you are a member, it will automatically put the cryptocurrency in your wallet. So that's everything for how geofaucets work. Now this is a really, really cool piece of technology because you are able to gain a lot of passive income if you're sticking up geofaucets and people are registering through them and then becoming premium members. So let's say that you put up a geofaucet somewhere and then a user registered through that account and then became a premium member or a coin stacker member, one of the higher members. You're actually going to be claiming dollars of cryptocurrency passively purely because they have registered through you and you're getting a coin reward every time they claim. So it's a really great way to make a decent amount of passive income because there is no limit on how long you are getting that referral reward. So let's say that somebody registered through your geofaucet and they claimed every single day for a year. If they were a premium member, you would be making a few dollars that year just from one referral. So that's everything for geofaucets. I hope this was educational and interesting. We're really excited to see all the geofaucets that people are putting up. If you have any questions on how to set up a geofaucet or anything else about freefaucet.io, leave it in the comments or join our Discord. I'll leave a link in the description. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and let me know what you think about geofaucets if you have any ideas for making it easier to use or anything like that. We are always looking for a community insight so that we can make our product better and easier to use and more fun to use as well. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.